Thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. I am filming a second video, and that is why I have the exact same outfit on that I was wearing in my previous video. And I was too lazy to change. So I'm just gonna stick with this super planned out outfit that is super cute and not my I don't know what to wear outfit or anything like that. So anyway, today we are back in the kitchen baking, and surprise, surprise, it is a super high protein little recipe because apparently that is all I know how to make. But it's actually because I have protein powder that the flavor is super, super sweet and it expires soon. So I'm just trying to get rid of that. So that's where the inspiration behind this little recipe comes from. So today I am making high protein granola because I'm a vegan. Crunchy, crunchy granola. I don't know what that was. Anyway, so let's get to it. Okay, so first you need to put 2 cups of oats into the bowl, and then after that you're going to take 1 cup of nuts. I'm using sliced almonds, and then after that it is 1/2 cup of pumpkin seeds. And then the recipe that I found online calls for 1/2 cup of flax meal, but I didn't have the recipe when I was at the grocery store, so I bought whole flax seeds, and I only bought, well, that much, so that's how much we're going to use. And then I'm going to be using the Vega protein and greens, and it's the coconut almond flavor. And it calls for, the recipe says 1/2 cup, which I could just use the 1/2 cup that's right there, but I'm going to use the scoopy instead and kind of guesstimate. And I almost always do like 3 scoops, whether they're heaping or not. Okay, and then it calls for like 2 tablespoons cinnamon, so I'm just kind of put that in. We like cinnamon. And I used to never use salt in anything, but I'm starting to do a little bit, which that was a very, very sparing amount. And then you're gonna mix it. I'm just throwing things all over the place. So next, even though the protein powder is plenty sweet, we're gonna add some raw blue agave, which I normally don't buy these kinds of sweeteners, but calls for 1/3 cup, which is like the whole bottle. Thank goodness it was on sale. And I should mention, this is the first time I'm ever making this, so this is all new to me. Never made granola before. I tried once, I think. I don't really remember. I feel like I did. Might have been a dream. I don't know. So, and then we're just going to mix this. There we go. Okay, it's starting to become kind of crumbly and sticking together and clumping like granola. Look at that. All crumbly. So I've already laid out 2 cookie sheets with some parchment paper, and I've preheated the oven to 325. So then you're just going to lay this out, and you want an even layer. You don't want it too, like, you want it nice and flat so that everything bakes evenly. So once you've got in your granola on the sheets, they go in the oven for 30 minutes. So here's how we're going to differ from the original recipe. What we're actually going to do is, because it is coconut almond flavored protein powder, I use sliced almonds, but I'm also going to use some coconut, which is what I have in my little baggie right here. Now, I bought the super finely shredded coconut. If I were to put it in here and go in the oven for 30 minutes, there's a chance it'll burn because it's so thin and so delicate. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna only put this in for 25 minutes, and then for the remaining 5-ish minutes, we're gonna sprinkle some coconut over top of the trays, do it for the remaining 5-ish minutes, and then that way it'll get that like toasted coconut kind of flavor. So these are gonna go in the oven. Okay, so we've got the coffee, and now this is the part where I share random things. There's been some news in the news, and it was the Canadian food guide has changed. Canada has declared vegetables are healthy. Woo! So I don't really know what to say about it. What the new food guide in Canada like shows, like we've known for a while now. So I don't really get it. Is it just in Canada? Or do the same foods in the rest of the world like share the same characteristics? Like, I'm just saying. Sarcasm aside, joking aside, I think it's great that like a country, a nation has like nationally declared that like vegetables are important. They're more important than like other food groups. They're healthier than other food groups. Like, that's really great, and it's awesome to finally see like the fact that plant-based proteins are being acknowledged as protein sources. Well, there is a protein, it's called broccoli. Plants have protein, like it's not just solely found in animals. Here we go. Like, it's really cool that like half of the plate, like half of your plate should be like fruits and vegetables, and then like a quarter is protein. And like I said, they're acknowledging that like seeds and nuts and beans, like, and tofu's on there, like these things have protein, and then like the other quarter is like whole grain. I feel like I've seen this like come out of some other country, like, so I don't really feel like this is breaking news or revolutionary or anything like that, like whatever. And I kept seeing on like vegan channels them talking about how like meat isn't like represented that much on here, but I'm like, there's some red meat, there's some white meat, there's an egg, there's fish, and that looks like dairy. It's all there. It's all still there. It's just smaller. Ooh, water. Apparently water is good for you now too. So I'm going to start drinking that now. Maybe. Probably not. Does coffee flavored water count? I think that was really the big story of the week is Canada. This is to continue what I talked about in my last cooking video. So I literally like crave that vegan couple, like their videos, like they just make me so mad. Yeah, last night I go onto YouTube and they had a new video posted. It made me so excited. I was so happy. I watched it, and every like 30 seconds I would pause it and scream about something. It was so wonderful. So it was just really like fulfilling. Like, there's just something about being angry and like knowing you're right and knowing that the person you're angry at is wrong, and just like verbally, like out loud stating how wrong they are, is just really fulfilling and satisfying. It's starting to smell really good in here. I need to figure out a way to do like reaction videos. I feel like it takes a lot of work. And as you can see, I'm all about putting effort in. Like the one last night from that vegan couple, they make me so happy. Like, they were reacting to a person, Bonny Rebecca? I'd never even heard of these people, but they're like famous. Like what I eat in a day, and they were like complaining that like she's showing herself eating in a what I eat in a day video, like the fact that she eats eggs now. Calm down. Like, she's made a living off what I eat in a day videos. So why would she stop making the thing that she's paid to do? Yeah, I need to figure out a way to do reactions, because my reactions are stellar. Oh my god, I'm a shining star. let it go for another 4 minutes. So I have my container here. So once 4 minutes is up, I'm going to bring the granola out, let it cool, and then store it in here, and you can store it at room temperature. Macros, nutrients, all that there for the granola. Because I need to cook it longer and then let it cool, I'm not going to taste test it on video, but if you go follow me on Instagram, I will post my reaction to how delicious I bet it is. And like I said, this is the first time making it, but I mean, it's all good stuff. How can it go wrong? Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, if you enjoyed it, if you're going to go make this granola. Be sure to leave a comment of any video suggestions, requests, any comments or questions you may have. Feel free to leave that below, and I will see you next time. Bye!